I watch a lot of his videos and follow him, and looking forward to meet him also one day. So I'm going to talk about one of his topic related to BNI. Right? So we have different reasons in life for what we are doing, right? But for him, other than I mean, he has his own reasons. So there are 6 basic human needs. That is a must that he talks about. Okay, I can. You have the slides? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I can look at the slides. So those 6 basic needs are all what we live and go around. Yeah. And for some, it can be the priority may be different, but all around it is the 6 things that you will need in your life, the basic needs, right? So the first basic needs, what I'm going to talk about, is certainty, right? I think Ashik, you know about it. So certainty is in life. You need to be certain on things so that you can. So it's Tony Robbins, right? So I love this picture. Moving forward, Sanjeev. So certainty. Today we are coming and sitting here, thinking that this wall is not going to come down. We are very certain, and we are very certain that we will have our food, everyday food. We are very certain that we have our jobs. So that certainty is something very important in our life. Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
Right? So it's a broad subject, but I'm just cutting it short. So every one of us have certainty which assures us to live our life. Okay? But every day, same food, same thing, it's going to bore us, isn't it? So we need variety. Yeah? Variety of uncertainty, where we need to take risk, we need to have different food, we need to overcome our challenges, we need to go outings. So the second need would be uncertainty or variety. Are you all with me on that?
Yes.
Okay. The third one is significance. Right? I will not agree if somebody says that I don't want to be special, I don't want to be unique. Right? Every human being, sometimes certain people can express, certain people may not, but you need to be unique. Right? So some people like to use a brand of vehicles to make sure that they are unique. Someone would do a PhD to make them more unique. Someone may do some CSR to make them unique. So that is very important in our life. In other words, we need, as human beings, we need the recognition as well. So significance is very important. So there are bad things you do and you become significant, but we are not going to talk about it here. So, so if you see me, I think even from the online meeting till now, I wear the full, with the tie and everything. I might be sitting with the shorts or online meeting, but still I want with the tie, right? So that I feel that I need to be unique, right? Certain things. So the third one is the connection and the love, right? So every one of us would like to get connected to human beings. It can be, it can be through love, to God, to doing exercises, a lot of things that you can be connected, and it is also a need, human need. You all agree with me on that? Yes? What happens in life, some people, they achieve the first 4 and then they feel they are struggling and they get stuck because the last 2 needs are very important, and that's the time that they get frustrated in life. I have certainty, I have variety, I have significance, I have love. What's happening, right? So the last 2 needs are very important in life. Growth, you do anything in your life, you need to have a growth, right? How long does a success stays in your life? How long? Yeah, not even 5 seconds, right? Success is more than success. What you achieve to be success is the journey that you will remember, and you should have infinite number of successes in life, right? So growth is nothing, it's through progress, and progress is happiness. I just tell you one example. If you want to lose weight, right, and you want to go for a walk or whatever, don't wait for a Nike shoes or Adidas or whatever. Jump in, walk, you take the first step, that's a progress. right? So growth is nothing but progress. And the last one, after you grow, you achieve your money, your love, everything, right? There'll be a point, what am I going to be doing next, right? I think when Dylan Fonseca did EduSlot, I told that you get a biological, a reaction when you give somebody. You feel so happy, right? So that's a contribution, and it's not necessarily that you need to give financially. You can give your knowledge. So many ways that you can be a coach, right? So when you have all the five, and when you do the contribution, is what makes you so happy, right? You all agree on that? Please think about it. More than business, more than anything, this is a very important thing in life. Yeah, you do all those things. Growth, contribution is something important, which will make you fulfilled. Success without fulfillment is nothing. You need to have the fulfillment, right? So this is a long story. If you need anything more, you can talk to me. So next slide. So I'm going to say how BNI is connected to these 6 needs, right? Certainty, BNI meeting every week, Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. Same day, same time, same agenda, and one trade, right? I'm into logistics, there's no. So this is going to be a certain thing in BNI. You're all with me, right? And then variety. You have visitors, you can have a prop day, you can have team meeting weekly, and you have the feature presentation different every week. And then significance, we always recognize members as notable networkers. We have testimonials, members day, DC, ED, all those things. How we become a DC, it's again a significance, right? And connection, we do one-to-ones, global meetings, national days, social outings and bondings. Growth, it's a lifelong learning, always we are learning. As I always say, I don't talk like this. I have actually missed a lot of feature presentation when I joined BNI. Now I'm talking. So that's from BNI, right? And business leadership, knowledge, and Green Score makes that's a progress card that for what you are in BNI, yeah? And then contribution, give us gain, you always try to give. BNI members always talk about what I can give, and then referrals and the know-how and the leadership, right? So does it make sense? Yeah? Okay, thank you. And since today is the 31st of 2025, okay, before that, BNI is one of the few organizations that fulfill all 6 human needs, right? Let's give a round of applause for that, yeah? Thank you. And next slide. Right, so I think Surat, it was started by Zawfir about referrals, and Surat did a calculation how we can, what you can get from BNI, right? This slide is something which is always shared in an MSP, right? So I would like all of you to work on this. Probably I will share with LT also if they are okay. Next week they can share their goals for BNI for 2026, right? Otherwise we are not going to achieve anything. I have done my homework, which drives me a lot. When you have the figures, it drives you. Otherwise you feel you're stuck, right? So just an example, your total sales target, overall business for a year is 10 million, and sales target what you take from BNI is maybe 1 million. So it's about 10% of your total sales, and average value per transaction. So business to business, you have an invoice value. So you can take that, how much your average value, and how many transactions you need to have to get that, and what is your conversion rate on how many referrals that you will be getting that. And so with this, you have 100 referrals you require to cover that 1 million. Out of 100, your 20% only works as a business, and then again you break it down, and 2 referrals per week, and then you need to do more one-to-ones and to get the referrals. Are you all with me in this, right? I can share this slide. I think you need to work on it, otherwise no point. We come here and we are expecting business from BNI, right? At the same time, you do all these goals, and you need to get referrals. And what you need to do, get referrals. You need to have a proper specific task. You need to do it as a sales thing that you do in your company, right? And more than one thing, one more thing beyond this, I'm just sharing with you. When you do a one-to-one, and I'm just planning this. Now I know Susanta is a good friend of mine. I mean, we have done a lot of one-to-ones. I can go to Susanta and say, Masha, this year I have targeted that I need 2-3 referrals from you. These are the companies that I would like to do. Try to do that. When you do business, when you achieve it, you will love BNI more than ever, right? Thank you so much for the opportunity. The next slide. Happy people produce happy results. Be happy. Thank you.